Hi, Bob Barron talking to you on kind of a cloudy day here in Oakland, Maryland. It's Friday, going on 5 p.m., August 1st, 2014. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was up in Berkeley, California with a bunch of other people, endeavoring to find, some way to help veterans from these more recent wars we have who are coming back wounded in other ways than just from the physical side, hurting their brain, their mind, and their beliefs. And I'm in this town of Oakland not for any special veteran ceremony. I'm here to visit somebody. But this cemetery caught my eye, and when I walked around a little bit, I saw there are people buried here from multiple wars, World War II and Civil War, World War I, Spanish-American War. I don't doubt that probably from every war they're buried in this place. But a cemetery is a place of remembrance, for those who've gone on. And when you look at these places, especially when you look at the veterans' stones and markers, you realize that I believe a lot of people do come back from wars. Maybe more come back from some than from others. But when you come back, I'd say that often you don't forget. Maybe you never forget. And that's been different, I think, for a lot of us. I was drafted in 1958, and that was certainly different from some of the guys who had to serve later in Vietnam, and I think way different from my brother who was in World War II and did come back, but my next door neighbor did not from that World War II. Lately, the younger people who are in the wars we have more recently come back, and they seem to have been hurt in lots of ways that we weren't quite aware of, and that's what we were up in Berkeley talking about. But I really think it's important to remember that those of us who happen to do what we're supposed to do, whether we were drafted or joined, how it was, we're all human beings, and we do what we're supposed to do, what we're taught to do, and it's sometimes not what we choose to do, but it's part of what our job is. Again, whether we volunteered, like a lot of the younger people these days, or were drafted like myself and my brother. But I think all of us, all of them, everybody deserves the respect and remembrance for what they've done. Truly, truly, I think no matter what we do when we have to serve in an army or a navy or other military, it's not easy. But we do the best we can. I think that's really true. And I think that people often, usually, maybe always, give their best under the conditions which are not really easy to deal with. But we do it anyhow. They did it anyhow. So I'm talking about respect, especially for these young people coming back these days. Hey, as always, thanks for looking. Thanks for listening. Just a little reminder on this day of August the 1st, actually, in 2014. I'm Bob Barron. Thanks for looking. Talk to you again. Bye-bye.